guys, and welcome to my pre-movie night review for Avengers Age of Ultron of Avengers. So the Avengers, yes, oh my god, it's been so long. And we're about back at that point. Tomorrow. Anyway, so I did want to talk about this movie, definitely, and after rewatching it, wow, I forgot how, it's been so long since I've watched this, 2 hours and like 23 minutes, I think that's it, of pure entertainment. It's simple. This movie did not have a groundbreaking plot, nothing, groundbreaking.
What did my past self just say? Let's fix that.
It was definitely groundbreaking, the movie. The biggest superhero movies, and it brought back Loki, which is one of my favorite villains out of the Marvel Universe. I know. But, I did really enjoy the fact that they already hinted at some of the stuff back then, which I hope they do in Avengers, but it's like, first off, the one scene, it seemed like they were hinting towards Winter Soldier back then. The whole S.H.I.E.L.D., them trying to find out the thing. It seemed like they were already hinting at Hydra being a part of it. And the part where, Cap and Iron Man are arguing, one of those most memorable scenes from that movie, where Iron Man gives the famous quote, Rich Barely or Playboy from Manchester. I can't even pronounce it. But, just that's already seemed to be leading towards Civil War. And we still got Age of Ultron, so that's probably going to help too. Thor did his usual Thor thing. I mean, he had a few funny moments, but like the whole thing with it was basically him, his brother, that kind of thing. One big thing I did notice with Thor though, he hasn't changed. After he got punched by Hulk, he kind of got up, wiped his mouth, and smiled. That seems pretty funny. Or not really even funny, it's just showing, he hasn't matured that much. Important character, but he's one of the characters I feel like is going to have a big thing leading up into Infinity Gauntlet, or War, however you want to pronounce it. Then there's Black Widow, who, surprisingly, I wasn't too impressed with. I mean, she was alright, but even Hawkeye seemed to do better than him. I mean, her. Sorry. She had her moments, like all of them did. But she just didn't seem to be doing as much. Main thing she did was close the portal. And make Hulk mad. And, I guess, free Hawkeye. On the Hawkeye, by the way, him, no one's not really impressed with. I mean, he did, his kind of stuff, but I hope he gets a bigger part in Age of Ultron. I really do. He's one of those characters that I feel is going to be so unexpected. So I feel like he needs a bigger part. Because in this movie, all he was really was the hypnotized guy who... He was like hypnotized for like the whole movie. We didn't get to really see him until the end. So I think that was the problem with him. Iron Man was being Iron Man. Nick Fury was being Nick Fury. Iron Man still was being the kind of greedy, whatever you want to call it, guy like usual. Even the part where Cap walks up and Cap's just like, when what's his name now, the agent, dies, Cap's, saying that, and Iron Man's just like, he was an idiot. That kind of got me. Hulk stole the show. I should have mentioned this before. Iron Man was the hero, but Hulk stole the show totally. I mean, the scene where I remember it in the theater too. He so stole the show. But the scene, Cap says Hulk smash. He jumps up the building. He's just like punching him through the windows. He grabs the one guy, jumps and just throws him through the window. Then he runs through the building, grabs one of those things, flips it over. He punches the one. He was nuts during that. And he's totally going to get a bigger part in Age of Ultron. Well, not bigger, but I mean, he's still going to get his stuff in. during that movie too. I mean, that's the way it works. I don't see, Hulk in the trailer, in one of the TV spots, I haven't been watching too many of them, but the one I watched, Hulk just punches Ultron, and not really a spoiler since it's in one TV spots, I'm sure most of us have watched it, just runs up and pushes Ultron. I'm pretty sure it was Ultron. Captain America, see, he was just the same way as in the first one. The, more of a shield person. I mean, he did get some stuff, he was impressive fighting Loki, demigod, but still, I mean, I think this is a reason why I love Winter Soldier. Not just because it's showing how he's, like, coming back to the world, but it's showing, like, he's more than a shield. He's more, in this movie he just kind of gave orders. And, he got the crap kicked out of him. I don't know. After watching a few clips, I feel like he's going to be able to deal with the robots a little bit better. I don't know why, but the one he just throws a shield and then back, and he's standing toe-to-toe with Ultron. How? Okay. And he was like choking him in the one clip. He had him by the neck. Really anything you can get bored about this movie, because if you can't get the action, the comedy is there. This movie is such a fun movie. And I'm glad, it's such a good movie. At the end of the day, I'm going to give this movie a 4.9 out of 5. The reason I take 1 point off was there's something that kind of got to me about the movie. Not saying it wasn't bad, it just kind of got to me a little bit with a couple of the characters. Other than that, though, that's almost a perfect, just one off, tiny, nothing major. The only other thing I'm hoping for is Ultron. Age of Ultron can beat this one in characters and everything. I hope they do a better job with the characters. I'm really trusting in Joss Whedon. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed watching, share, like, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Be back tomorrow, late tomorrow night, because I'm probably not gonna get home until like 10ish. And I have to edit the review and stuff. Make sure you're here for it. I'll be uploading Age of Ultron review. Alright? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. As always, peace!